So, I love the atmosphere in the stadium. I love as many people as have. I love Josef getting a hat trick. But I also don't love Josef getting a hat trick because I love him the most, but we can't rely on him that much.
Absolutely.
Like, it was terrifying to have him score all those goals, but I loved it. It was still great for everyone in Atlanta to come out and do this, so yeah.
Absolutely, for sure. Yeah, and so, for us, they kept attacking our backstick with headers. Was it something that Christ, saw something on the tape and he was just, that's a weakness that we just have to attack with Larin and Dwyer. What do you think about that?
So, our defenders are not, we're bad, oh God, I'm going to say it. We're just like Liverpool. We're bad against the fucking, the taller set pieces. We're not, the guys are short, they can't jump that high. We're bad against set pieces, and I fear for that. We're going to make the playoffs. I fear for that going into the playoffs because those guys are not going to be able to hold up what Toronto has. If we get that far, with Altidore, with these big, strong guys up front, I'm afraid we're not going to be able to hold it. Parkhurst is his own man, full-grown giant man. I love him, but there's a lot more going on in that back line that we need to figure out, and there's some stuff we got to figure out. Yeah,
right. It was a makeshift back line today too.
Definitely.
And so that has to be attributed with maybe the lack of chemistry, the lack of communication with just people like midfielders coming into the back line essentially, right?
You have guys who are not playing the back line who are playing the back line right now. It's something we need to look for later on when we get a chance to pick up players, when we get a chance to draft and things like that. Defenders might be the best thing we're looking for just because we're great in defense, but I don't think the guys we have in defense can guard against that high attacking, we're going to play it forward, someone's going to put a header in. The set pieces, the playing forward against the attack, I don't think we're equipped for that. We're a rock and roll team. We want to play forward, and we want to play, we want to press forward and do all this stuff. When someone's playing against us and playing forward, I don't know if that's our deal. So we need to get more guys for that.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, Boswell, a guy that a lot of, fans want to see. Should that have been, in the starting 11, a sighting of Boswell, or, do you agree with the lineup?
I like the lineup. I like what we did.
Yeah.
Boswell, I want him to be in there.
Yeah.
Boswell, I feel like, is a dude who needs to be playing weekday games.
Yeah.
Just because off short rest, we have our starting 11 weekend games. We want that starting 11 that we've always put out. Boswell has not fit into that. If it's a Wednesday, if it's a Tuesday, if it's a Thursday, put in Boswell then. Yeah. That's when he's going to fit in.
Let's talk about, the record that we set today, which was fantastic. We beat it with 70,425. Amazing number. 21 years that stood, and now, Atlanta, our city has the record. What are your thoughts on it?
So if I'm not mistaken, Columbus had the record beforehand, right?
Columbus had the record.
So I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm from Ohio.
Yeah.
I have been to Columbus Crew games.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I was a Columbus Crew fan.
Yeah.
Obviously, this team is here. This is my team now.
Yeah.
I have to say, for us to beat that record, it's really important to me because we set that record because we were in the horseshoe and you only have so many people.
Sure.
For all these people to come out and show up for this game, soccer fan or not, it means a lot to a soccer guy like me. Someone who's been going to bars at 6:30 in the morning to watch English Premier League, to have our team in this town and look in those stands and see those people wearing our colors, supporting us. It's for the soccer-loving people in Atlanta. My fiance even said it. She looks at my face. She was like, "You look like you're about to cry." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm about to cry because I've never seen this many people in the stadium for the sport I love, and not only the sport I love, for the team I love." It's the most amazing feeling. They're the most amazing fans. I love everything we do. I love the chants. I love everything. We're doing what Atlanta United needs to do to show Portland, to show Seattle what a real soccer city is like. Portland, Seattle, come to us.
Yeah.
Learn what it's like. Also, come hang out at our bars. We're super nice. But, come see what this is and realize we're just as real as a soccer city, as Portland, as Seattle, as Columbus. Those cities, y'all ain't got a candle held to us. We got the best stadium in the league. Come hang, see what it's about. We'll do what we can. Yeah.
Love it. So in terms of how Atlanta played and how Orlando played, did you think that we could have done anything different? Did you think that we did over rely on Josef? Miggy seemed to snatch at a few chances. He really wanted to score. What do you think of that?
I think right now it's an over-reliance on Josef. We know he's our goal scorer. We know he's our guy we can pass to on FIFA who's going to score 15 goals. That sort of guy. But I think there needs to be more of a reliance on that midfield. Miggy, Tito. I know Miggy wanted one real bad, and I appreciate that. I can see him driving forward. But there's still the rest of our midfield needs to get online with him. We're not just supporting plays. If something falls to us, let's go ahead. Let's have a lash at the goal. Let's score a goal. And that's what I want from our midfield. So,
So final thoughts on this pretty incredible day. Despite the result, I think we all had a ton of fun. It was, record set. It was super loud in there. I mean, amazing atmosphere. So talk about that.
I've waited my entire life for 70,000 of my best friends to be hanging out in the stadium with me. One of the best atmospheres I've been to the Horseshoe at Ohio State. I've been to Michigan. I've done a bunch of stuff as far as sports goes. This is one of the best atmospheres I've ever experienced. I want us to keep it up. I want us to keep doing this. With that being said, I also want my team to show out when they're on the field. I don't want us to keep having to go through Josef. I want more Miggy. I want more Tito. I want more Assad. I want these guys to show up and play like they care. Because when Josef shows up, he's that dude who cares. He loves the city. He loves the town. I know Miggy does. I know the rest of those guys do. I want them to show up like they care about the town. The fans, you ain't got to worry about that. We're going to be here. We're going to be rowdy. We're going to be proud. We're going to be loud. We're going to do everything we can, and it's going to be great. Y'all show up. We'll show up. We'll keep doing this. This will keep being great. Y'all put up points. We put up fans. That's what we do.